Welcome to a conference matchup that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Oxford, Mississippi, and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home field of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the 12th-ranked team, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Rebels offense comes onto the field for the first time today.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
QB bootlegs here. Finds his man. It's Lee. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's a run to the left.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. They'll stop him for a loss.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Here we go, first third down of the game. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle, it's pass.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And the Rebels will send their punt team onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. So the LSU Tigers offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Sharp. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this and be a great complement to that running game, and then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Second down after that previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. To throw, it's Nussmeier. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders to keep them focused on the task at hand.
Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The pass is incomplete on the final play of this quarter.
Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter.
We'll start off the second quarter with a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time?
That's a really good run by this offense. And Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To the air, it's Simmons. Screen with a receiver in the flat. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
The Rebels looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. They'll try to run for the first down. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
And the Rebels come to the line with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Quick juke to get free. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Nussmeier. It's complete on the crossing route.
Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's sharp. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
It's a quarterback keeper. Slides to avoid the big hit.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback when he keeps the ball. A lot of times it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Anderson.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's sharp.
He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. With the catch, it's Durham. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, we could be shaping up for one memorable finish in this Magnolia Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. Time to get back to the second half of a flowery but fierce rivalry, the conclusion of the Magnolia Bowl.
And the Rebels will kick it off to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Back to throw. It's Nussmeier. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
This offense is rolling at the moment. It's first down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch. It's Anderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's second down after that completion. Pulls it in. It's Anderson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator to go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for some space. It's Durham. A quick juke. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off play action. He's looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, a affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. It's an out route. The catch made. Touchdown, Tigers. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the point after attempt. The BAT is good, so it's 13-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Scanning the field. It's Simmons. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. First down here for this offense. They'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands it off on the counter. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. QB keeps it himself. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Believe it or not, Chris, there's an art to the quarterback sneak. And when you've got a savvy quarterback who knows how to fall forward and squeeze between his offensive linemen for the first down, short conversion situations become almost like clockwork.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes out the stiff arm.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Trying to convert with a sneak.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking to pass. It's Simmons. He's got it near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. First and goal, most likely 4-down territory to claim the lead. And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Well, the defense is holding on for dear life. They've got a lead. It's late in the game. Just trying to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, it's a completion, but obviously short of the goal line. Late in the game, they've got to go for it. They've got to come up with this touchdown. Give the defense a lot of credit for keeping him out of the end zone to set up this fourth down.
So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, what more can you say about the execution of this offense with the game on the line? They tied the game up, extra point away from taking the lead with under a minute to go. Wow, impressive.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The PAT is up and good. They take a 1-point lead here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Catch made on the left side.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
They've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Anderson. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Now the offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. That's caught. It's Durham. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up the first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Oh, and he can't quite hold on. That would have sealed the victory. Does bring up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.